And day 3, there's surprisingly a lot of flowers in the desert. Here's one of them. They're pretty. Get you in close. They actually smell nice too. I don't know what this is, but it comes from this spiky bush plant. First day, I went to the start along the border. There was a U.S. Forest Service guy giving us the spiel about leave no trace and stuff. He also handed out these things, if you can see it, a little trail tag, and then headed off from there. And first day, made it about 12 and a half miles, which was further than I expected. Did some night hiking. Full moon, clear sky, got to see the stars. My feet were pretty tired by the end though. Saw 4 rattlesnakes that first day, surprisingly. Fortunately, they did me the favor of rattling before I came up on them. One of them didn't really want to move off the trail, but glad I have trekking poles. Just kind of. The other ones just, were in the bush, and another one slithered away. Lots of little black lizards run across the trail. They look like just little shadows that just dart, zip, zip, zip. And they're everywhere. Every 10 steps there's another one shooting across somewhere. It's surprising. That first night I had something investigate my tent. Some four-legged something startled me awake, and I yelled, "Ah!" That scared the hell out of it. The only reason I know it was four-legged is because I saw it running away. That thing must have crapped its own heart out, how scared it was. I don't know what it was. It's smaller than maybe a small coyote. It was slightly bigger than a skunk, but I don't know. Definitely not a squirrel. Who knows? I just saw its butt end running away. Mach speed. The next day was kind of a long haul, about 16 miles without water. I was pretty good about timing out my water. I was dry the last 2 miles of it. And so when I got into the next area, it was a campground. They had faucet water. I was pretty stoked about that. They also have a kind of a congregation point. There's a malt shop with a cafe where there was just a dozen hikers. I grabbed a burger, which was great, but I kind of forgot about getting food from random restaurants along the way. So I probably have about 2 days more worth of food than I need, just because I didn't see that one, and I think I just looked and there's another restaurant place along the way in 30 miles from now. So and my first week I'm not hungry that much at all because my body is not used to this. I am soft and doughy, and I have blisters on my hands just from my trekking poles and blisters on my feet. But fortunately, the last place I was at, there's a hiker box there already. I brought some tape, but there was some tape in the hiker box, so I taped up the blisters on my feet. And that box was just full of clothes. Everybody brings too many clothes in the beginning. There was underwear and undershirts and extra socks. Somebody traded in their backpack. Somebody gave up already. That was only 24 miles in, and just dumped their backpack there. And so that was my first hiker box, mile 20. And today I'm gonna take it a little easier today, just because I'm already 10 miles ahead of where I want to be. I thought I was only going to be making 8 miles a day, but this trail is really flat compared to the AT. That's straight up, straight down. This trail is pretty nice, pretty smooth, and the trail's so soft. The AT was just rocks and roots and these knife edge roots that just made you feel like somebody was taking a bat to the bottom of your feet. This trail is just soft dirt, right? It's just sand. This I should have brought my trail runners. I was worried about the bottom of my feet hurting a lot, so I brought my Keens, which are still plenty comfortable, but this trail is so soft. It's nice. Here we go. Here's a little better view of what I'm walking in. Today, like I said, I'm going to take it a little easier, either 6 miles or 10 miles, and then just kind of going, feeling how feeling how my body feels. Sun is brutal. You're way more exposed here than on the AT. Got a southbounder already. Okay. Way more exposed than on the AT, and so even with this hat, I ended up getting like my head burned a bit. So I've had to, you know, I've been using sunscreen, but wind too. You're just more exposed altogether. The AT had the forest, and so it really kind of insulated you. But this definitely has grander views so far. All right, I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you guys the next time I make a video.